On the hobby bench today, I'll be looking at gas station terrain from Wizkids. So I picked up this set from Wizkids, and looking through this, I really want to try to find some stuff that might work for Marvel Crisis Protocol. And just a little bit of scattered terrain to give it some life. And unfortunately, what I can notice here for a lot of this stuff is that it just really doesn't work. It's too small of a scale for these guys. I mean, the figures are really just, too large to make it look right. And, definitely you can look through here for some of you've got some of the oil drums and stuff. It's just too small. There's a couple things that might work. You have this little ice machine. That might be something about the size. Definitely probably like the gas station here. You can see for this too, that's probably a good size to fit in there. That could sort of work. But for the most part, sadly, unfortunately, I think for Marvel Crisis Protocol, it's just not quite the size that you'd want for these things. It's a little too small for that. But I was also looking at these things for County Road Z, and you can see here the scales on the stuff. This stuff is perfect. It really works out very well. And I've even got some miniatures here. These are Eureka miniatures. And you can see the scale on these things here. They look really well for that. They work really good. And I'm pretty impressed looking even the propane tank. It has a pretty good size. All of these, I think they'd work pretty good for having some scattered terrain and look nice. You can see here I've got, these soda machines. And you have these barrels. These gas cans. And give you an idea of the scale for these. In the kit, what you'll get are a couple of these double pumps and a few of the single pumps. Also, soda ice machine. And really good detail on a lot of these. You even got some of these little windshield cleaner and trash cans. And this is nice detail. They've even got like a little plastic bags for detail. Pretty impressive for these. And this is a good size gas station sign. A couple of tires. Have these little gas cans. They're pretty nice. I think they would work really good for County Road Z, some kind of objective or something that, to pick up and get some sort of resource. And overall, I really do think for the scale, they work out quite well. Definitely for a 28 millimeter. This is just a nice little kit to buy to add some life to your tabletop. And, just a couple more details to pick through. And I think especially for County Road Z, these could easily be type of resources to pick over and get, if you need to have some type of gasoline or some fuel resources that can work. Definitely something like these little gas cans, maybe some type of hardware, if you want. And so I think for sure these are things that could work out very well. And especially I could see, for a gas station, you got to grab a gas tank and then fill it up at the gas station to get it out, get the fuel out. That's some really cool stuff. And overall, I think it's really a nice little kit. It's a little pricey. It's a little expensive. For this, it's about $35 for a chunk of this. I really wish it could have worked well more for Marvel Crisis Protocol. I think that would have been, great utility for it. They use it for a lot of different systems, but that they're about 32 millimeter to scale of those miniatures. I think they're just a little too large to make that work. But for sure, like 28 millimeter gaming, if you're working stuff from, from Warlord Games, or so for County Road Z, I'll also have stuff like for Zona Alpha. I've got these Eureka miniatures. 28 millimeter works perfect. There's a perfect size for those, and they look really good. So that's basically it. That's the kit that they have. It's really a short video today just to sort of show off what's in there. And I think I'm glad I picked it up. It's something that I'm going to add a little more detail and a little bit more life to my tabletop, and have a few little things that can work as like objectives and things that my zombie scavenger survivors can try to go through and find.